starting with Orange. I'm giving you the floor. Give us a little bit of the background why you're here and what you guys are doing.
Thank you, Imbar. And hello, everyone. I'm very pleased to be here with you today and with this great panel. I am the head of the international network for Orange, and I will briefly introduce our activity. I will take the mouse. What are we doing? First, we are managing infrastructure. We are managing 500,000 kilometers of cables, submarine and terrestrial cables. And on top of this, next slide, we are managing a tier one internet backbone. We have about 250 points of presence in 100 countries, and we have also 50 telco clouds to manage the telco services. And if we move to the next slide, so we are a wholesale and B2B business. So we have roughly 1,800 customers, mainly operators, hyperscalers, and multinational companies such as banks, factory, and shops. And indirectly, we are serving 2 billion end users. We provide layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3 connectivity, SD1, CDN services, as well as voice and mobile services. So, if we move to the next slide, how do we see the market evolving? Quite basically, we see our customers moving their application towards the cloud. We see our customers moving from dedicated MPLS towards SD1, considering that the internet is good enough. We see a huge traffic increase in our network. The traffic is doubling every 3 years. This is mainly driven by 5G. We see more and more requirements for very strong SLAs with IoT. And we see as well with Gen AI, there is a need, of course, for training and for optimization. We see the need for what I call bursty traffic. We have some customers that request, for instance, a 100 gig or a 400 gig only for a short amount of time. And so at the end of the day, our customers are looking for very high-speed connectivity in a flexible way. They need some programmable connectivity. So having said that, if we look at our network, it used to take months to upgrade the network, to set up a new connectivity, while in the cloud, it takes only, as you know, a few minutes to add a cloud instance. So what we have to do is very simple. We have to move from months to minutes to update our network. And this is what we call network as a service, the ability to provide on-demand connectivity in a pay-as-you-grow model. In order to do so, we have been launching a network transformation that is quite simple with 5 main pillars. The first pillar, we are still investing massively in the infrastructure. We are investing in order to support 30% traffic increase every year. On top of this, on the IP layer, we are currently softwareizing this IP layer. And the softwareization of the IP layer relies on 2 main building blocks. First, the disaggregation, and I will come back a bit later. And second, the segment routing. Why segment routing? Because it allows you to slice the network and to provide differentiated SLAs depending on your requirements. Then we have been introducing the telco cloud layer that allows for a decoupling between the underlay and the overlay. And on top of this telco cloud layer, we are virtualizing all what can be virtualized. We have been virtualizing SD1, CDN, we are virtualizing our voice services, and we are virtualizing as well our mobile services. So in a nutshell, we are transforming the network from a rigid box to a kind of Lego box. And then we need to play with the Lego. And in order to play with the Lego pieces, we have this orchestration layer on the left-hand side that allows to combine Lego pieces and set up end-to-end service for our customers in a zero-touch operation way, relying on automation and artificial intelligence when it makes sense. So, and last slide before to move the floor, if we move. So now if we deep dive on the disaggregation of our IP/MPLS network. This is a journey we started 3 years ago. We started in 2023 disaggregating the access of the network. It was an easy, the layer 2 switching really at the access of the network. We started by this part because it was easy and we wanted to learn step by step. So we did this relying on the Sonic open source network operating system with our own developers to support this. And so we are the first box Q 2023, and now end of 2024, we have more than 200 points of presence relying on those disaggregated access switches. As we are happy with disaggregation, we decided to move forward to the core of the network, disaggregating the core. This is why we decided to launch an experimentation with DriveNet. We did a live experiment in the core, and the results are very promising. What we are expecting from the disaggregation, this is mainly 4 benefits. The first one is to gain some flexibility, elasticity, ability to upgrade easily with a fine granularity the hardware, ability to easily upgrade the software independently. The second benefit, this is we are looking to reduce our cost and to gain competitiveness. And here, when you separate the hardware and the software, it's really easier to optimize your cost. The third pillar, this is we wanted to simplify really our operation, simplifying the ability to upgrade, to add some capacity without reinventing our design. And we can do this thanks to disaggregation. And last but not least, we are looking at our carbon footprint. And thanks to disaggregation, you can really fine-tune, adapt your hardware exactly to your needs. So you can really save some carbon. You can also better manage the obsolescence of your equipment. So this is very promising.
Okay. Thank you.